everybody, it's your girl, Sophie Soph, back here on Sophia's Football Talk to do a match preview stream. We were supposed to have a special guest today, which was supposed to be Sayed TV. Unfortunately, family matters comes first, of course. So I will be having him on hopefully sometime next week. But either way, it'll be a solo stream. Hope that everybody is doing well. I will, of course, as well be live later tonight to preview Man City versus Arsenal. To do, of course, talk about that epic game. But now in this stream, we are only focusing on Man United. That's what we're going to do today. Anything Man United related is the focus for today. But before we fully dive into that, then of course, make sure that you give this video here a what? Big thumbs up, because the more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more people to see. Alright? Give it a like. Still road to 3K subscribers. So let's make that happen, shall we? Okay. And also feel free to join the SFT membership. Link is in the description box. But big up though. Let me say hi to some of the people that are here. Pick up the brush and smack that like on the way in, folks. Yes, people. Take your shoes off before you enter somebody's home. It's gross. Don't be wearing shoes at home. Slippers. I wear slippers right here, but that's inside shoes. Outside shoes, don't be wearing that out in somebody's home. Don't do it. It's not cute. So that's equivalent to liking the stream. Alright? You're coming into my home, you better be liking the stream. Alright? Big up to Jordan. Hope you're doing well. A big up to Sunshine, one of our members. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. Man United won't win. Raja, we'll talk about it. Big up, Gary. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, hopefully next week. Yes. Thank you, Sunshine. I appreciate it. But yeah, guys, before we dive into the game, I always do like more so talking about some of the news surrounding Man United. So obviously, it's been a very, a bit too quiet when it comes to whether or not, what the hell is going on with, getting a sporting director. What is going on? Is Dan Ashford coming in or not? Are we getting somebody else or not? What is happening? So Central Devil tweeted this a few hours ago. Says, it might have been yesterday, but says Man United and Newcastle are refusing to compromise in the standoff over Dan Ashford. Obviously, he's still the sporting director for Newcastle, but he's kind of went on a little leave here. So still getting his coins, but not really. They're trying to get somebody else because they know he wants to go. But if he's gonna go, they want to get some coins for him. But the coins that they're asking for is not really something that we're willing to pay for. 20 million for a sporting director. That we can get a player for that money. Now, and I want to get Dan Ashford, but I'm like, either we gotta compromise or we gotta find somebody else. I don't know. But either way, both clubs, of course, are planning for a summer transfer window, and it looks to be without the sporting director in place. United are adamant they will not meet demands for 20 million in compensation, with incoming CEO Omar Beralda expecting to take charge of negotiations in the interim. So he might just be, taking that role until we get the actual permanent sporting director in place. So yeah, there's also been lots of rumors of whether or not we're gonna be getting, who's gonna be the next manager. Will it still be Ten Hag? Let's be honest, I'm pretty sure he will be leaving by the end of the season, but it's now about who's coming in. When we were in this international break, which I feel like has been long, by the way, there's been some good games, but I'm very excited for club football to be back. We got so many good games this weekend. So, because I don't just watch Man United, I love watching other Big Six clubs in the Premier League, but also just the Premier League in general. And I know that Bayern and Dortmund is going to be playing as well. Like, there's some good football this week. So I'm ready. Either way, though, like I said, in the international, there's been some talks of Southgate. Man United? No, thank you. I was about to say Harry Potter. My God. Okay, if we got Harry, you know what, Harry? That's the only Potter that I want at Man United. I do not want, you know, the other guy, Graham. You know, Big G. That sounded a bit wild, but you know what I'm saying. I'm so sorry, Harry Potter, Harry Potter. That's the only one. And I mean, I love the Harry. My God, I was about to give it a proper accent. I love the Harry Potter franchise. Okay, so for me, if we're gonna be getting a Potter, make sure it's gonna be Harry. You know what I'm saying? Right, sunshine? Am I right? Come on, sis. Yes. And not Newcastle can hold that respect. I hear you. Do not really want Dan. So, oh my, wait. So you're saying you do not want Dan Ashworth? Who would be your, the other one that you would want? Would it be a Paul? I would not be opposed to a Paul Mitchell. Used to, of course, be sport director for Spurs. One of the guy that got Pochettino's son. Dead Alley, I believe, as well. So yeah, Mitchell only. To be honest, that would have been my first pick, and then add Dan Ashworth is my second. So if we end up getting a Paul Mitchell, I will be completely fine with that. So I would not have a problem with that whatsoever. But we have to wait and see. I just feel like it's been very, very much like I don't know. We're not hearing that much when it comes to the sporting director department, even the technical director. It's Barada came out of nowhere, so we know that's check. That's secured. But everything else is a bit. We hear a lot when it comes to the managers, but how are we going to be getting, making sure that we're going to get this and that manager when we haven't even gotten the sporting director in place? It doesn't really make sense to me. I think we need to make sure that upstairs is ready to go, and then that's solid. Then we can end up talking about, what should I say? The managers. But y'all know how I feel. I do not want Southgate. I do not want Graham Potter. The only one that I actually really want to get is Nagelsmann. Bring me Nagelsmann. Bring him to me. Bring him to me. I can see it. I think he would be a wonderful character, yes, young, but I think I don't know. I got a good feeling about the guy, man. Good feeling. He wasn't the way he left Bayern. Technically, they fired him. The way they did it was disrespectful. Him finding that out due to social media during from the news. That's mad disrespectful. I'll be pissed. Big up Lewis. Hope you're doing well. I'm all good. Big up Ed, my brother, every single time. Hope you're doing well. Big up everybody. Hope that you guys are doing well. It's Friday today. It feels like it's like Saturday or Sunday, but that's because I've been having the Easter holiday, several days off from work. Not gonna complain whatsoever. I really needed it, but it's a bit, when you feel like you're mixing the days up. That's when you feel like, you know what? You don't mind a little vacation. Either way, though, there was some source here. Reports that I found from UTD District. It's a one of many Man United Twitter accounts that be tweeting a lot of Man United news, anything. And one of them is that Man United are interested in Fulham defender Tosin Adarabio. I might completely butcher his last name, but pick up to him though. That we might sign him as a free agent this summer. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. But for me, I probably would rather have maybe, but then again, for free though, that wouldn't be bad though. Wouldn't be bad. I think he's done a solid job for Fulham. So for free, wouldn't be a bad deal. If we get him in, and then let's say we get a Todibo from Nice or a Jared Brentford from Everton for the right price, of course, then I don't think that would be a bad move. It really depends on how it goes with, okay, is Varane leaving or not? Maguire, is he leaving? Lindelöf, is he leaving? Because all those three are in doubt in terms of the future, especially with Varane. I mean, his contract is going to expire this summer. There hasn't really been a proper talks in regards to a contract renewal. I personally would love to keep Varane. I think he could still do a job, you know, but we have to wait and see. I think Maguire got to go. I think Lindelöf got to go. I would not have a problem, which is mad because when we first signed, no, even when we had Johnny Evans just train with the squad during preseason, I was like, what the hell are we doing? So Man United to be doing this, right? Very Man United esque. But then again, he's actually been very solid, very consistent. I wouldn't have a problem with him being here for one more season, but obviously not as a first team center back. More so like, it's definitely adds more experience to the squad for sure. Great guy to have there. And also having him, when needs be, when you need a little bit of a rotation, I don't have an issue with having Johnny Evans come in here and there. I really don't. I've definitely I flip flop when it comes to that. But it is what it is. I've seen the light, is all I'm going to say. Yes, keep smashing the like button, people. Yes, indeed. But that is that when it comes to the Man United news. Let's now get into, of course, more so team news in regards to tomorrow's game. So we're going to be playing against Brentford. It's going to be an away game tomorrow, late kickoff. To those of you who live, around, Europe, UK, Norway. I mean, for me, it's going to be a 9 p.m. kickoff. Late. So I will be doing, of course, a live match reaction straight after the game. I ain't going to lie. Having to do that around 11 p.m., that's going to be tiring. I'm not looking forward to that. But it is what it is. I think it's going to be definitely worse next week because next week we're playing Chelsea on Thursday. And that's going to be a late kickoff as well. And I got work the day after, 8:30 in the morning. So that's going to be more of an issue, to say the least. But you know what? It is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. But in regards to tomorrow's game, we got Mason Mount, who's back to full fitness. Obviously, he did get a couple of minutes against Liverpool in the FA Cup game. I'm not going to lie, I cannot remember him playing. I remember he came on, but I didn't really see much of him in that game. And I'm not going to fault him for that. The guy has been injured for the majority of the season. We should have gotten him for free this season. But here we are. We bought him. What should I say? This season, a year left of his contract for 55 million. Very bad business, not a smart move, but you know what? Have we really been doing lots of smart business over the past years? No, we haven't. Hopefully that can change. We'll have to wait and see. There were a question here from Roger. Licha is back for game. That's exact. Thank you. Great segue. Direct quote from Eric Ten Hag. I do have a couple of quotes from his press conference, the first part of his press conference. He always, they always drop the first half of the press conference earlier on the day, and then later tonight they will be dropping the second part. But the first part, obviously, was asked about Lisandro Martinez. He says, yes, there is a chance that Lisandro Martinez will be in the squad. And that's what he told the reporters earlier this afternoon. He also says we have missed him in every game because he brings a composure in the team and a calmness in the team, and at the same time a winning attitude. And I agree. He can express this very clearly. He can transfer that to the team, and that contributes to our levels. So it looks to be, so technically before I did the stream, I was hearing reports that was kind of stating that he would be back for the Brentford game. But now it's more so, it could be 50-50. But Ten Hag's saying he could be back. So I can't sit there and say that 100% he could be back, but it looks to be that he will be, that there could be a chance that he will be back. Hopefully, I don't think he will be starting though. If he's back, I think he'll be on the bench. I think we have to ease him in because he's been dealing with the metatarsal, I think, injury, like injury on his foot since last year. Had a surgery, didn't go so well, and then he kind of came back. But then when he came back, he looked very good, and then I think it might have been his knee or something, or somebody landed on his foot. There was definitely an issue again, but either way though, I think having Lisandro Martinez back, it's very beneficial, especially at the business end of the season. I still personally don't think we're going to get top four. I'm going to be very honest. I think we're still going to get sixth. I want to get top four. I'm still going to hope. Just because I don't think we're going to get it doesn't mean that I won't hope. I will still hope more than you can believe. I'll be manifesting it. I want to get top four. It's not a trophy, but guys, I do not want to hear the Europa League anthem next season. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear the Champions League, okay? We might get knocked out of the group stages again next season, but you know what? I still want to be there. I still want to try to progress. If we can have a new manager come next season, play some good football, hopefully maybe win, I don't know, epic, something. All I'm saying is give me something new with a new manager and us having. That's all. That's all. Start, rip it up, and start over again. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. But I think having Lisandro Martinez back will be important. Will be important. I think he'll be on the bench. Probably won't get much minutes though. That's what Ed's saying. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes off the bench. Yeah, maybe. Big up banter on the pitch. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. You guys have to check this guy out. I saw him first time. I think it might have been Never Foul / the Football Terrorist. Great dude. Great dude. I love the graphics that he has changing up. One time he looks like Hamza. Other time it looks like animated character. It was one time, first time I think I saw him where he suddenly had gray hair, and I'm like, am I going mind? Am I going mad? Or did he have dark hair? Madness. But check the guy out. Check the guy out. We definitely got to collab soon, brother. Big up to you, Dio. Roger says no, he could get 30-minute game time. That can happen as well. Big up, Romy Wankanobi. Beep, 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 boo. Alonso to Madrid 2025. What we saying? All we saying is we will be there. Yes, I did post a YouTube shorts talking about it. Him rejecting Liverpool and Bayern Munich. You know what, Liverpool? Hold that. Hey, Jude. That's all I'm going to say. Ah, all I'm going to say. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny. Ed says, if we can't beat Copenhagen Galatasaray, I don't even think this team is good enough for Europa League. You know what? That's why I'm saying start over. Get a new manager and get rid of a lot of these players. Yes, hashtag Glazers out all day, every day. Get Glazers. Hey, do not get twisted. We're still on that train. We still need to get these leeches out. You know what I'm saying? Get him out. Get him out. Literally. What else is there to mention? Oh, Ten Hag also held his cards a bit close to his chest when asked about the availability of recent absentees, such as Altay Bayundi, obviously was injured before the international break. I still am thinking, how the hell do you have a second goalkeeper getting injured in training? What do y'all do in training? I actually think when players get injured in training, that's when I start side eyeing. That goes for a lot of teams, by the way. When suddenly a player gets injured in training, I'm like, how? I don't know. Big up to Chic TV. Hope you're doing well, mate. Big up to you. Big up, Ravi. Hope you're doing well. And also Casemiro, there were reports saying that he could be back. I think he probably will be back. So, hey, and Johnny Evans, Maguire, who obviously got a knock during the first game against Brazil in the international friendlies. So I think he won't be back, but we have to wait and see. Also, by the way, obviously, which I did mention in the, I think it was in the Liverpool match reaction that I did for the FA Cup, Ahmed will serve his 1 match suspension because some people were saying that he was going to miss the Coventry game. No, people, he's going to be missing this game. So that'll mean he'll be eligible for the Chelsea game. And he will be available as well for Coventry because these bans, they, end up transferring, or it revolves around all of the domestic, the league and the cups. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. But you know what? If he was available, I would have loved to see him, of course. But hopefully he can be available for the Chelsea game. More rest, hey. Obviously got a second yellow card for removing his shirt. I'm not gonna lie, that rule is ridiculous. That is a ridiculous rule to me, but that's my opinion. And of course, Malacia, Marcia, Luke Shaw all remain out. But Ten Hag did say that he is expecting to see Luke Shaw sometime before the season ends. So we will see him. Malacia, though, there were some reports saying that, he's been, which I did talk about in, I think it might have been one of the Man United streams that I did a few days ago, mentioning that, he's dealing with, of course, physical problems from setback due to a, surgery that he had on his knee, mental issues as well. I hope that he can, when he's ready, I would love for him to speak about that. I want to pick up Richarlison, who's spoken about his mental health issues, him dealing with depression. I mean, I've dealt with depression. I still have my rough days, so I know exactly how that feels, but obviously not as a professional athlete. But we all, I think we all been there in certain ways. So some people, hey, we got our dark, days, is all I'm gonna say. Journeys over the years. So I definitely respect Richarlison for speaking. We can make fun of him all the day, in terms of what he does on the pitch, but outside of that, for him speaking up, I respect that. I gotta put my hands up. I respect it. Especially a lot of men, we all know the stigma. They don't always talk about it. So when somebody is willing to do it, I respect it. I really do. So I hope that when Malasia is ready, not that you're obligated to, but I think it will help a lot of other people around the world, just for us to know whether or not you're okay. How has that, how has that affected you? You know? And hopefully you can come stronger from it. Hopefully. That's that in regards to Man United team news. We will, of course, dive into the Brentford one as well. Let me just read some comments. We slapping Liverpool all over the gaff when it comes to people like, hey, Jude and Alonso. I'm here for it. I agree. Deserve the Liverpool app putting down money on it. Now deserve it ball. Vamos. Imagine that. McTominay improving low key. I still think we're gonna cash in. Like, y'all remember what I said a few days ago? 65 million on McTominay. Cash. Play McTominay second striker? No. We'll see. Romeo One Kenobi says, Sofia, what do you think? Rand's calling Jude McTominay. That man is huh? Jude McTominay. I did not know he did. Yeah, that's, Rand's is his opinions. I agree with some. Other opinions I don't agree with, and that is what it is. But that's a bit mad. But hey, that's your opinion. That is your opinion. You guys just love hype instead of actually rating players on ability. Just because Jude is at Real, don't make him good at another team. He gets found. Okay, Ravi. Respectfully, shush. That's ridiculous. Just be. Real Madrid is literally like the pinnacle of football. And that's your opinion if you don't rate him. I think, you know what? If he was at Liverpool, you wouldn't be saying that. So you're just a little bit. I think what this is about here, Ravi, you know what? You're sad that you said, hey, Jude, but he said, bye, Ravi, bye, Liverpool. Take a sad song and make it better, is what he said. Remember, That's all I'm going to say. Brentford team news, head coach Thomas Frank may provide an update, is what it says here. On recent absences, Christian Nørgaard and Ethan Pinnock. I don't know if he's spoken it. Let me see if I can find something. Let me see. Brentford team news. Brentford team news. Gonna see if I can find something. Only it comes up Man United. Wait. Nørgaard, Pinnock, Hickey, Shaw, Henry, Da Silva, and me are all unavailable. Lots unavailable. Lots are keep. Okay. Okay. That's what it says. We'll have to wait and see. Choose, oozes, sauce, people just jealous. That's all out there. It's jealousy for sure. Jealousy. But yeah, so okay, so there are still a couple of players. Brian and Buemo has progressed further in the international break as he awaits his first start since returning from a long-term injury in their pre-hiatus clash with Burnley as a substitute. So he probably will be there. Regulon, obviously, wasn't on loan for us. Spent obviously the first half of the campaign on loan for us, but he suspended. As I believe he got himself I think he got a red card in the last game. Was it FA Cup? I think so. But he's not available, obviously. So, yeah, you won't be seeing him play. Romeo Kenobi says Sofia has the shirt hunting go. It's going good. I actually bought. I got a guy that I bought 2 Man United shirts from. Will be coming in a few weeks. So I'm gassed to get those. I'm gonna hold my cards a little bit close to my chest on what those kits are. But if I do, if everything's smooth sailing about that, then hey, I might probably buy from him again because let's just say it was a good deal. When you have a call in, I have some good recommendations for you. Romeo Kenobi? Great. We'll definitely sort that out. Yeah. And next call in, if you can make it then, we can talk about shirts for a few minutes. Why not? Love that. Yes. Roger, we're just talking about shirts hunting. Like me, y'all know I love collecting football shirts. So trying to keep growing my football collection. I found a couple of sales here and there, so we'll probably be buying more. I need to buy some more Inter kits. Definitely need to get my hands on a lot of those, kits for the Euros. Also, really like Mexico's kits for the Copa America. Same with Argentina, especially the home one. Where says, I'm getting Hojlund or Casemiro kit. Ooh, I still haven't really fully gotten the Man United seasons kits, but I often do like waiting for a sale. So we will be more than you can believe, especially now that I got the new job and I have a little bit more dinero mula. We will be there. So let me get into the lineup, people. Let me get into the lineup. Okay, so we're going to put this here. And then we do, wait a minute. There we go. Just trying to make it a little bit like, and boom. There we go. That is my lineup for tomorrow. So we got Onan in goal. I mean, we already know. Dallo, right back. Wan-Bissaka, he did actually a very good job as the left back against Liverpool. So I'm like, you know what? Luke Shaw is not there. Molas is not there. I do not want to have Lindelöf as a left back. We could have, of course, also put Dallo as the left back. But to be honest, why not have Wan-Bissaka there again? Dallo been doing his thing on that right-hand side. We keep him there. Centre-back partnership will have Evans and Varane. I don't think Lisandro Martinez is starting, but if he starts, then I rather, of course, would see Lisandro Martinez and Varane. But I ain't gonna lie, Evans and Varane has done a good job when they play together. Big up to Kate, aka just a girl who loves Spurs. Lord, I was choked on my words here. Big up to you. Hope you're doing well. Guys, do check her out. Make sure you do subscribe to her channel. She makes great content, often on the Football Terrace. That's actually first where I saw her from, I believe. few months ago, so show her some love. I show some love. Big up to you, Kate. But yeah, and then in the midfield, as I said, I think maybe Casemiro will probably start. We'll have him. I won't be shocked if we see McTominay start, but you know what? Get McTominay, do what you did against Brentford the last time where what was it? We won 2-1 at the end. Come in as a super sub. Come in. Be on the bench. Mayno, he's him. Cook. I'm not gonna be, I've definitely heard some people here just saying like, okay, Sedov, Zidane. That's when I'm like, guys, chill. I think he's amazing, but let him make a name for himself. We gotta stop with this is the next Pogba. This is the next. Stop, guys. Stop. Let's make sure that these kids make a name for themselves. We can say somebody has maybe similar attributes, but I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh my God, this is the next this person. I think we're doing a bit too much when we do that. And I think this kid is him. I literally, that might be too much for some people, but I think I've been a bit balanced when it comes to Casemiro. I think he's incredible. And the ceiling is high for the kid. He's a gem. Let's protect him at all costs and develop him properly. But seriously though, if Man United don't progress, if we're just messing up in the next few years, we're still not progressed properly, then hey, he gotta do what he gotta do. He can't have Man United hold him back. Just make sure that you don't go to the rivals. I can't have you go to Arsenal, go to City, and then Ben, no. Because Dark Robe, you're doing well. Yes, indeed, smash the likes, people. Thank you. Kate, yes. Let Nacho rest. He needs time to take off, play him second half. Maybe. So, Bruno Fernandes, let's be honest, he gonna be starting. We're gonna be real. Ganacho, I'm gonna say probably will be starting, but you never know. You could see Anthony, but I don't think so. I think Ganacho has done. I would say the last few games he's actually done a very good job, especially against Liverpool. Like the guy, oh my God, for 120 minutes, he just kept going. Wow. But he do need a rest, though. I do agree with Rajat in a way that he do needs a rest. Pick up Teddy. What's up? Hope you're doing well. Pick up everybody. Rashford on the left. Yep, he did score against Liverpool. Hopefully he can continue. But I've been saying that I kind of am done with Rashford. If I'm going to be very honest, I think that Rashford probably should be going next season. But hey, we'll see. He probably wouldn't though, but I think he should. But that's for another day. And then Hojlund back fully. Very happy about that. If he can continue what he did before his injury, that'll be wonderful. That'll be great. So yeah, pick up Martinez corner. Hope you're doing well. Martinez, if and when plays, will be over aggressive and then injure again. Cycle goes on. The thing though, Dark Crow, is when he's got himself injured, it hasn't really been his fault like that, because the last injury that he had, I kept it out for a long time, is actually due to the fact that somebody landed on his foot. Is that due to him being reckless, aggressive? No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. So, but I hear what you're saying. So I think sometimes it can be a little bit of a misperceived notion that he's kind of being a bit too aggressive and injuring himself, in my opinion, though. But hey, the whole time needs wiped out. Play Dallo at left back. That is a shout as well. But I just think Wan-Bissaka did very well last time, so I think Wan-Bissaka deserves to be there, in my opinion. But hey, Maino must play more as an 8 and Cass must play deep. Yeah. I'm just putting this as, after we be playing at 4-2-3-1. But I feel like for me, like a double. But the thing is, though, I do prefer like a double pivot, though. But having Casemiro, somebody, whether it be a Casemiro or somebody else, you could have an Amrabat, but let's be honest, he's not getting any minutes. It is what it is, unfortunately. But if you have somebody playing alongside Maino, you have Maino being more of like an advanced 8, and you have somebody next to him, somebody that can be a bit more further down the pitch, a little bit. but I do think having a double pivot is more beneficial, especially in the Prem, in my opinion. You could also see, like I said earlier, Mount is back. He did get some minutes. You could see Mount play, but I don't think he will start. I think he'll be more as a rotational player. And I've been saying, like, I did not get why we were getting Mount. I don't think he fits this team. I think he probably would have done better for Liverpool. And that's no cap. Even though I don't really rate Mount like that, I think he probably would have actually done a solid job for Jurgen Klopp. I mean, obviously he's leaving, but in that Liverpool team, I think he would have. But it is what it is. What are we gonna do? Varane Martinez, hey, yes, but I don't think he will start. Martinez, that is. Will Ten Hag start Anthony? Why not play him left wing? I'd rather have Rashford play left wing than Anthony, if I'm going to be very honest. That's where I'm at, but we'll see. We'll see. Emre Basaka is very ineffective at attacking moving ball. To be honest, though, Raja, I don't know if you remember in the Liverpool game, but he actually was very. I felt like he was very effective. He looked very good for me, at least the way he was kind of, you know, interchanging the play, moving the ball forward. I look good. Dark Horse says from now and onwards, all the manager will have found out the way to contain Mano, and as we know, our manager won't have any plan to save him. That's why we need a new manager. Make sure that Nagelsmann comes in. That's what I'm gonna say. Dallo is fine at right back, and Aaron Bissaka is fine at left back. I think as what we need to do right now until we get Luke Shaw back, or until we get new left back this summer, I think that's what we need to do. Mount good, but has been injured too much. Yeah. I'm not completely writing him off, but he's not it. Maguire gets gone now. I'm sick of it. Just how I feel it. I mean, I want to cash in on him as well. So yeah, Nane is improving, but he can't save low shot. Yeah, that is a good point. When the shots do go very low, he do tend to struggle. But he has, I'll say, the past few months he has been doing a solid job. But I still am very much, very much upset after the whole Champions League debacle because we should have still been in that competition. But we messed up at the end. It still sucks. It still hurts. I ain't gonna lie. I've been healing, but it still hurts. Where does Mount fit at United? That is the question, Teddy, because some might be like he can be more in that role that Bruno has, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't I don't know. I just don't feel like he can do that job, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe have him as one of the eights. I generally do not know. I would have rather have. I've been saying I would have Madison at Man United. I think Madison could have done the Bruno job exceptionally, but it is what it is. But it is what it is. But yeah, anything else? So yeah, that is obviously the lineup, like I said, for tomorrow. My predicted lineup, by the way. We're probably gonna see something way different than Tanag. I don't know. But the one that I definitely think will happen is for sure. I think Wan-Bissaka will be playing left back. Main, of course, that's a shoe in. Hayden will be starting. Dallo, Varane. I think Evans also. Casemiro one, I'm a little bit unsure of because we could potentially see McTominay come in. We have to wait. Fernandez, of course, starting. Rashford and Ganacho. I think that will be the case. As much as I like Mount, he can't replace Bruno Cup. He can't. That's the thing. He'll just have to slowly get integrated into the team. And once we get a new manager, we'll see. Maybe he goes. Maybe somebody else gives him a proper check. I do not know. We have to wait and see. We all get to know in the next 10 game if Eric Ten Hag in fans are right or the Eric Ten Hag out ones. No more owners or structure excuses. To be honest, I think I think it could be both of the things. I mean, both things can be right at the same time. That Ten Hag needs to go, and that the structure hasn't been good as well. Why does it have to be one or the other? Because I'm not going to solely blame Ten Hag on all of this, no, and I'm not going to solely blame the structure on this either. Both things can be right at the same time, people. That's what I feel, at least. Teddy says, hope we keep Ten Hag. You know what? I personally have been done with him since Bournemouth, but you know what? That is your opinion, people. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh my God, there is Ten Hag in, people. Did it? You do you. It's your opinion. Brother, we support the same team. We can't agree on everything. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit there and try to persuade people. I ain't got energy for that. It is what it is. Literally. So, lastly, what is my score prediction? I think we're going to win. I think it's going to be 2-1. Let me know your score prediction as well, people, as we slowly wrap up. Is it going to be a smooth sailing game? No, I don't think so. Last time we played at Brentford's stadium, that was last season in the second game of the season. Remember when we wore the third kit, the neon green? That's actually what I love that kit, by the way. But not really great memories with that kit. But we got slapped up 4-0 within the first 30 minutes of that game. Okay? They had a howler. Everybody was trashing that game. Everybody was trashing that game. So we do struggle with Brentford. We do. We do. More than you can believe, we do. But I want revenge for that. I want revenge. Okay? I want us to go back to back winning against them twice. Okay? I want Thomas Frank. I actually think Thomas Frank is alright, but he do be crying a little bit. Like, chill. Chill. Then it says 3-2 United. Okay. 2-1 Man United is what I'm going to say once again. I don't know who scored. Toney scores. Toney scores. 100% he scores. For Man United, Hojlund is going to score. And Garnacho is going to score. Before you go, if you sell any 5 players in June, who are you selling? Oh, okay. Great question. Where it says 3-2 Man United. Keep getting the score prediction, people. By the way, keep getting the score prediction. Before I go, which 5 Man United? 5 points in the next 3 games will be great. I need more. To be honest, I want to win all of them, but that probably won't happen. We might drop. We might actually drop Chelsea away. I think we could win against Liverpool at home. It won't be easy. 5 points. I'm like, wait, is that math correctly? How would that wait a minute. That will mean you win 1 and you draw 2. Is that the math? I'm horrible at math. But either way, let me go back to this, Teddy. 7 points will be. I think 7 points will be great. 7 points or 6. We'll take it, but it will be so Man United to lose against Brentford tomorrow and to win against Chelsea and Liverpool. Win tomorrow, draw with Liverpool and Chelsea. Okay. I'm gonna sell. There's so many players, but you're saying sell 5 players. I mean, I'm letting you know right now. I don't even count that person because that person I think should go anyway. So I'm not gonna count that person. We're gonna say Maguire goes, Toney goes, Lindelöf goes, Anthony goes. Who else goes? I want to keep Casemiro. We probably would be going maybe. Who's gonna be another? There's so many. Why am I blanking? Jane Sancho might be going as well. So those 5 then. Wan-Bissaka as well. That's 6. We will be doing, guys, come by the end of the season, I will be doing, as I've always been doing, a start sub sell or start loan sell maybe, yeah, type of video stream. We'll invite a couple of United supporters, and we're gonna be talking about who we want to keep, who we want to sell, or who we think, you know what, we'll loan you, we'll keep you, but you'll be loaned out, or you'll just sit on the bench or something. We'll see. We can beat Liverpool and Chelsea. I think we could, but we'll have to wait and see. Yes, but yeah, I will. We don't think Anthony will go. We'll see. We'll see. We will be there either way. But guys, I am gonna end it here. I actually will be back already in about 2 hours, so don't go anywhere. I will be having a stream where we're gonna be talking about. It's gonna be episode 8 of the Ops. I have invited Man City fan Patrick and Arsenal fan Toney to discuss the epic clash between Man City and Arsenal. The game is going to be played on Sunday, so I'm going to have them on later tonight around, it's going to be 8 p.m. UK. So if you don't want to miss out on that stream, make sure that you are subscribed, have on the notification bell button, and of course, also like the video. I'll see you guys very, very soon in a few hours, literally in 2 hours. So I think that's going to be good. Ooh, I'll answer this one. Sofia, would you be happy if we beat Liverpool but lose against Brentford and Chelsea? I don't want to lose those 2 games. I will always be happy if we beat. Do not get it twisted, but why can't we do all of it? Why can't we? Thing is, though, we're so Man United that I don't know. Either way, see you guys later. We'll talk. Peace out, people. And